Hello, this is Bob's 1. I'll be calling a lot of my things Bob's 1, aka Rat, and a lot of my mods will be called Rat just because Bob's was the worst name in the world. Did not mean to pick that one for myself. Sucks for me. So, getting on with the mod. What this is a settlement building pack, which it's just all vanilla assets which I've made unlocked for settlement building. So I'll just go over quickly some of them. Now quickly, the only things that are required are, not sure what that was, Leaf, is Nuka World and Far Harbor, because that's where most of these assets come from, because a lot of modders just didn't seem to be using those assets, so I decided to. So we've got the lever action shotgun, which you can place around. Oh, and just quickly, I use place anywhere, which is this whole thing, which I really suggest using, or place in the red. Just one of them is going to be really helpful because a lot of these things are going to snap in the ground. So lever action shotgun, alien automatron head from the thingies, you know what I mean, the turrets. Alien nests from, not alien, ant nests from Nuka World. We've got skeletons. I've got a lot of skeletons and barbells and things like that. Some of them aren't just DLC, but they're just things that I found not a lot of modders used. Robo skeletons, the Sentinel sight bombs. Really proud of them. Pridwin controls. We've got two bourbons, one's a bug. Don't ask. We've got, which, yeah, it's not going to hurt your game. It's just one costs nothing to build. Don't ask me why. I've looked, I can't find it. Teacup. They come from the teacup thing. We've actually got that. These banners, which weren't actually used in game. Cappy's Cafe, which I'll probably end up deleting because it is Lou Res as all hell. But it's always lit up. Carousel, in case you ever want to make it like Nuka World, which I do like. We have a concrete Nuka bottle, Nuka Cola bottle, which I didn't know was in the asset files, but it is. It's used somewhere. Sarsaparilla thingy, cigars, cigarettes. It's just things that you can place around, and these ones just snap to the ground. These ones are pretty good if you're not using a build one. We have lit cigarette, which will smoke when you put it down, and has the little effects. We've got the railroad coffin and lid. We have a Grognak Barbarian comic, which is open. There's only one of them in the little files. The little commie, but that will snap in the ground if you're not using build mod. Deathclaw eggs, cracked and not cracked. Deliverer. Now I will just quickly mention that is a mod that makes it look like that. If you have a mod that's going to replace the texture, it will replace the texture of these build ones. There's no way around that I can think of. There is if I copied them, but then that would be giving people the files, so I can't do that. So you will have to just have a reskin if you have the reskin, but I'm happy with that. That looks awesome. These are from Deema's little thing. There's loads of them to play around with. Drink Nuka Cola, barbells, dumbbells, whatever they are. Fat Man crate, that was already done in another mod, but just wanted to have it in here for me to have easier. Now, just quickly walk and show you these. These are all Nuka World stuff. Ignore that big thing behind you. That is a different person's mod. This is in my one though. That is the submarine from the Nucleus. These are Nuka girls riding them, but I'll show you them in a second. These are the giant skull thingies in Far Harbor, and as you can see, there's a normal skull he's holding, and he's a giant. It was an Easter egg which no one really did videos on, but I really loved it, so I decided to add that in there. It was hard. I had to make a static collection. There was no other arm because it's in dirt, so sorry about that, but you'll just have to do it like that. This big head is from the Easter egg roomy thing. It's I think a reference to Elder Scrolls. We've got some more comics. The reason why we only have 4 is because in the game files, all the other ones are just they're using these models, but using a skin on top. I'm not sure how to add the ones with just the skin. I will find out how to at some point. But yeah, hydroponic bay. Live a plural there. Institute Teleporter, which apparently is from the DLC. Apparently it's meant to flicker. Carousel things, which just show you quickly if you wanted to add it somewhere. As you can see, it looks quite pretty. Oh, it's taking a second. Oh, I'm at my build limit. Crap, my bad. Alright, can't build anything to show you. My bad. So we got Nuka-Cola sign, which may have already been in the game files, I'm not sure, but I added it anyway. It's from like the junk piley thing. Lorenzo's crown, if you have a crown retexture mod, it will retexture that. I have one, but not one that retextures his crown, hence why it looks like that. McReady's outfit, if you have a mod that retextures that, that will be retextured. The Metro head, which I will probably add all the Metro heads at some point. Mini nuke, mortar, artillery, which I'm pretty sure another mod added the artillery, but I'm not sure about the mortars. Minuteman hat, which once again retextures will show. Minuteman outfit, retextures will show. Mirelurk eggs. These, when they say can't be deleted when placed, you have to, if you want to delete it, after placed, you gotta type in, make sure you're clicking it, and type in disable. I'm pretty sure you can also type in mark for delete. If you delete the wrong thing, just to quickly show you, you type in, while it's still clicked, if you type in enable, it's going to come back. So it doesn't really go, so you don't want to make too many of them. You can do mark for delete, though I'm not too good at that. You might want to Google that up yourself. But that's the reason why it's added. It makes that little thing from Nuka World. Though, once again, that cannot be deleted. Which is a slight bit annoying. And I think I just placed another one somewhere. Oh crap, I know what I just did. Yeah, apparently because it places it and doesn't delete it, I've just gone above my build limit again. Give me one more second. Don't ask about my weird sellers. Nuka Nuke from the DLC. We've got the Nuka schematics. Nuka Quantum, and these all glow in the dark when it's dark. This very similar to the one added, but the one added is a closed rocket and has no little feety thing. This is from the little track that goes around in Nuka World. You remember? Disciples mirrors. We've got 3 of them. One has this nice little back thing, and they all snap very nicely to the ground. Periodic poster. There is a mod that adds that, but I just really wanted that because I don't think I have the mod that adds that. This is the Silver Shroud picture, signed. It's a high def one. It's quite nice and it snaps very nicely to the ground, as long as it's even enough ground, otherwise you end up underwards. But yeah, quite nice. It also snaps to tables. Pip-Boy, this one does snap in the ground, so you'll need a Place Anywhere mod. But yeah, we got the Pip-Boy. Retexture mods, once again, should show. We've got books. Different placement for the books if you're wondering, and I have a mod that makes them look like that. They don't normally look like that. We have the Project Cobalt files, which say Nuka-Cola on it and Cobalt. It's quite cool. We have every single armor, like power armor, in the game, base game, short of the Nuka ones, because once again they're like the the comic books. They were all just skins of. But yeah, we've got all of them. Railroad outfit. We have the railroad little desk, which Desdemona and stuff sit at. Thought that was quite cool. That is another ride. We've got most of the rides from Nuka World. We have the bathrobe, because if you have like a Jedi mod, that gives you different bathrobe that will look like different. I have a Tommy gun mod on that, engraving mod, so that's why it looks like that. Anatomically kind of correct skeleton, which snaps in the ground, so once again you'll want to Place Anywhere mod. These ones, once again as well, you want to Place Anywhere mod, so that you can jump out of the build menu for a second. No, I wanted to stay in the build menu. Crap, I'm taking up way too much time. Yeah. That's why I have a build menu, build mod, so you can kind of just place them on the ground a bit more. So yeah, we've got heaps of skeletons. These things glow in the dark. Place one there. As you can see, they glow in the dark. They're quite cool. That's used as like a Death Star type thing. You've got to place it down and then move it if like you want it somewhere, because otherwise it'll be way too close to you. But as you can see now, you can kind of move it away a bit, slightly. It's my version of what I wanted, because I want a Death Star. These, I'll just show you those ones already up there. They're UFOs. They look very awesome to place anywhere mod, or at least in my opinion. We have the hive for sting wings. They go on walls, floors and ceilings. We've got more of the power armor, because once again this has every single one of them. More rides from Nuka World. That's the UFO from Nuka World, but you cannot enter this one that I have found. You might be able to, it's like, you know, I couldn't. Vault-Tec. Vault 101 outfit, though you can't really see a logo. Got the cannons, vodka, more bell bars. Now this is the main point of the mod, is these whale bones from Far Harbour. No mod I could find added these in, and these are something I highly wanted. TGM, so I can show you that one. Most of them are complete skeletons. So hope you enjoy, because that's the reason why I added this one. World's largest hydrant, I never saw it, but yeah, it's in the files. Yangtze, chef hat, smoking cigars, more stuff. You can have a look at them all yourself. I'm just going to flick through the rest. Oh, these ones once again can't be deleted, but just place this one here for a second to show you what it does. All of these flags will move in the wind. They're quite cool. And I just remembered I can't delete that. Don't worry, I got this. We've got Hancock's outfit, a gas mask, hanging bodies. These are quite cool. These were static collections I had to make myself in game, off just assets. I just found a place, live them in game, and just, you know, made them all collection and added them. High school jacket, mannequins, because no mod I found added mannequins, and I really liked the idea. Metro gate, more Nuka bottles, lots of Nuka bottles. Overboss's gear. If you're wondering why there's only one leg, it's because both legs use the same model, same of the arms. Pre-war picture, just because it has a really pretty frame in my opinion. That's about it. It doesn't actually snap to walls. Maybe that mod made it snap to the wall slightly, but normally it does not. But it just looks cool in my opinion. We have the base, to the little cups if you want them, and the UFO door. That is all. Thank you for watching the mod, my mod. Hopefully that helps you want to download it. I tried not to have anything that other people had, well, too much of. Thank you, goodbye.